From near-death escapes to being honored for finding El Dorado, the Outer Banks, OBX, crew have become professional treasure hunters at this point. That's probably the reason why Netflix quickly greenlit the show for a 4th season, and you don't have to stay curious because here's everything you need to know about it, like the clues about the plot.
Yes, I wanted to tell you all, it's remarkable what you all did.
The streaming giant hasn't released any plot details yet. The news about Season 4 broke at the Pogelandia fan event. OBX showrunners Jonas Pate, Shannon Burke, and Josh Pate shared a statement where they hinted at what's next. They revealed that they are mapping out more twists and turns for the Pogues, who are going to continue with adventures in Season 4.
But can we at least think this through?
You got a better idea, Pope? Come on, 101 cattle wash, that's where we're going.
There's no trailer right now, of course, because they haven't even started filming. The announcement about Season 4 was made like 2 days before Season 3 even premiered, so let them cook it up. But if you guys already binge-watched Season 3 like me, you'll know that there are some hints in the finale about what's next. OBX showrunners have already teased what could be next for the crew. Remember that mysterious old man offering them a quest at the end of the epic finale episode?
I was wondering if you would all be so kind as to look at an item of mine.
Oh, yeah. What type of item is that?
Well, the man was asking them for help with locating Edward Teach, aka Blackbeard's ship. He said that he's too old for adventures, and John B. smirked, so I'm scared that he's ready to drag his friends on another adventure. It seems like these crazy teens learned nothing from their previous adventure. Anyways, the unidentified man had a journal dating back to 1718 with clues about the exact location where Blackbeard's ship sailed and stopped.
Shows the exact position of the ship.
The exact location where the ship sailed and where it stopped.
The Pogues are always hungry for an adventure, so they're willing to give up their peace once again.
What do we got here?
Well, you know, just some castaways.
Well, cross that off the grocery list.
Unlike Pogelandia, this one won't take them too far. They'll stay in their hometown, so that means fans will also get to know more about JJ and Kiara's budding relationship and Pope and Cleo's. So this mystery man will be the key character who connects the end of Season 3 with the next. And just like Season 3 was wild from start to end, I fear Season 4 is gearing up to be even more chaotic and adventurous. Moving on, let me talk about another thing that's bugging your OBX-obsessed minds: the release date. Now, Netflix did announce a renewal, but they didn't reveal an official release date. But looking back at the spacing between previous seasons, there's a gap of 15 months between Seasons 1 and 2. And then Season 3 dropped a year and a half later, mostly because of pandemic delays. Now, Season 4 was announced early, so I think the crew can get together and start filming soon. That way, OBX freaks won't have to wait too long to get back on track with the Pogues and Kooks.
We gotta go dark.
If that means we get to keep the money, then I agree.
Moving on, let's see what the stars have to say about Season 4. They are telling fans to stay hopeful. Jonathan Davis, who plays Pope, spoke to People, where he said that the crew will stick to treasure hunting, but you gotta see the interpersonal dynamics in the upcoming season. Like, he questioned Pope's relationship with JJ and Kiara. Will it be any different because it's been a year? Madison Bailey dished that the quest feels like a fresh start for the Netflix show. She also hopes that fans don't consider it the end. The actor is excited to see where relationships head in the next season. Plus, she's looking forward to seeing how they've matured over the 18-month time skip. I think all the OBX freaks are looking forward to the details of the time skip. Lead star Chase Stokes only had one thing to say: the floodgates have opened. So get ready to be shocked, guys. Madeline Klein gushed about the renewal on her Instagram, saying that there are no words to describe how excited she feels. The former kook but current Pogue princess revealed that there's going to be a lot going on with Sarah, especially with the relationships getting a little too complicated. Also, the Glass Onion star teased that there are more stories to tell, so the adventures aren't ending anytime soon.
Vauxhall, it's on the map.
Yeah, but we don't know if that's actually.
Okay, well, it's in the general vicinity, so.
Why don't we just ask someone?
That takes me to the next question that's worrying you. Is it the last season? No, it isn't. Netflix announced a renewal for the show. Typically, the streaming platform promotes a renewal as a final season renewal, and they didn't do that with OBX. So your fave teen drama show is safe for a while. Even Madeline said that it's not going to be the last. Plus, the co-creators Josh, Shannon, and Jonas said that they figured out the entire story of the show while developing season 3. The creative team mapped out a lot of stories and plot lines for future seasons. They're also setting up the Pogues for a transition as they shift from their teen years to adulthood. So the creators are hoping to move the show past 4 seasons. At the time of the show's release, they even said that they were looking at a 4 or 5 season run with the show. And recently, Jonas even joked that they're planning to go to Mars in season 17. Now that you're relieved the show's not ending anytime soon, let's talk about whether your fave characters are returning for season 4. Who are the cast members? No official details have hit the internet yet, but based on how season 3 ended, we can expect some familiar faces to return. Chase, Madeline, Madison, Jonathan, and Rudy Pankow are returning since they're tasked with a new chaotic journey. Carlacia Grant, who plays Cleo, was promoted to a series regular in season 3, and she's set to reprise her role for the upcoming season.
No time for celebrating. We ain't do nothing yet.
And from the Kooks side, Austin North's Topper and Drew Starkey's Rafe have unfinished business. They might even team up against the Pogues to seek revenge, so get ready for that. 2 major characters, Ward Cameron and Big John, died this season, so I'm sure the actors won't be returning. There's no official word on new cast additions, but stay in the loop for any updates. Finally, fans have unanswered questions after watching that epic finale. Outer Banks needs to address these loose ends. The biggest thing that had me worried was John B heading to jail right after being crowned a hero. Like, the finale showed Topper pressing charges against him for attacking him in front of a crowd, then John B has a surf shop at the end? I'm seriously confused about how he moved past Topper's charges. Or maybe Topper dropped them to let the locals celebrate the discovery? Fans are also curious about what happened during the 18-month time jump. They want to know what went down after Big John's death and their return back home. Plus, another thing that's bothering me is Rafe. Where is he? Is he planning something against Sarah and her friends? They got Ward shot thrice, and Rafe asked them to bring him back safely. Now, Rafe and Topper both have endless hatred for John B. I think they'll form an alliance and seek vengeance. Also, the finale killed off Big John and Ward Cameron. So, are John B and Sarah going to be affected by their deaths? Will their relationship change? I'm also having doubts about whether Ward died because they never showed how severe his injuries were, and we only got a faraway shot of his supposedly dead body lying on the ground. He's died thrice on Outer Banks only to somehow survive and return, so I want to see a dead body or else I'll never accept that he died. Plus, the mysterious old man with a journey about Blackbeard's ship? Who is he? Only the next season will tell us about these loose ends. So that's everything you need to know about Outer Banks Season 4.